morning, everybody. I suppose we're live, and I've totally screwed up and given everybody get a big old, zoom in on Adam's balding spot
spot?
up there.
Yep.
I had you full screened almost, and it was just like, whoa, bam, in your face. You know what? To make you feel better, because I guess this episode is about getting old, I will show my shame as well. Ooh-wee. Just so that's more shocking than, the first thing they saw was your 5-head. Good morning. I'm just playing with you, Adam. He's like, I'm going to kill you. Good morning, Adam.
Silence. I kill you.
Good morning. Happy birthday. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy birthday, everybody. Yeah, happy birthday, everybody. We are the Impractical Blacksmiths. It is I, Yamas with Island Metal Forge. We have on audio today, we have Alexis with Transcendental Artist Studios, and somebody who looks like they're sleeping peacefully and comfortably. We have Adam from Speargrass Forge.
At least you don't call me asparagus anymore.
Spearmint Forge. Let's go.
That'll do. I like spearmint.
Yeah, me too. I actually really like
Alexis is currently making coffee.
Yeah.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Right. Tell you.
You're not
I look very yellow.
I can adjust that. That's on me.
Yeah, please. I look jaundiced.
Give me a moment, please. Yeah. Filters. Go ahead and start with the how was your weeks? While I turn it from you being a medical emergency to a nice healthy glow of a bouncing baby boof ball.
Yay. So my fortnight was good. So after the last show, as everyone with listening is probably aware, we had a roller finished off packing down the workshop floor, all that type of thing. Returned the machinery, had a few days off to chill and relax. Don't make me look like I'm sunburned.
It just came up that way. I'm not trying to. Go, keep going.
I look like I've been baking in the Australian sun for like 5 hours.
Quit making me laugh. You're making the thing twitch. I'm trying to get you color correct from one to the other. Okay, that's about as tan as you are on. Keep talking. How was
anyway, so returned the machinery. Had a couple of days off. Last week was my wedding anniversary. So, the Wednesday we did nothing. And then Thursday was basically my changeover day, which is what Sunday normally is. Went back to work Friday through Sunday. And I've been off this week. Lots of running around to do, lots of paperwork to do. It is tax time, end of financial year. The end of financial year is June 30, 1st of July. But, we've got until October to do our taxes and stuff like that. So I had my personal accountant's meeting this week for both Speargrass Forge and for my income tax. Also, I've had to do a lot of paperwork for the martial art clubs that I am involved in because I'm the public officer. So we're a non-for-profit, which means I have to do audits for that in order to make sure that we keep our non-for-profit status and not have to pay tax on the amount of income that the club makes, because none of us actually make any profit from it. It all goes back in the club. No one gets paid or anything like that. So yeah, basically doing the stock takes and all that type of thing, making sure I can the accounts balance and whatnot. So done that. Took a little bit of time to go forging this week to actually swing a hammer. I'll let Alexis say a little bit more about that. But of course, I've spoken about Jake, the young knife maker down the road, a few times on the show and on my channel. So yeah, went and hung out with him and did the forging. And yeah, it's just basically it's been a little bit of piecemeal here and there, getting everything that I've done has been important, or have been doing has been important, but it's just been piecemeal because it's some of the things I need to get done and I need to be done, but they're piddly annoying tasks that things I can't put off. I've got to do them, but they're disjointed and a pain in the ass. And everyone has those tasks where sometimes you just lose a week because of crap. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what this week is. Next fortnight, you're looking to get. I'm actually going to not even be here for half the week, so I'm here for 3 days next fortnight, and then I'm off to Bali. So I won't actually be on the show for a couple of weeks because I might be able to. I might be able to join on my phone, Discord phone from Bali, but yeah, I'll be in Bali, so I'm actually going over there to do some knife making, bladesmithing. To learn traditional Southeast Asian knife making whilst I'm there. That's the point of the whole trip. It's it is a boys trip. I'm going over there to hang out with my best friend, and he's going to do his own activities while he's over there. So while he's doing that, I'm going. He's a scuba diver, so while he's diving, I'm going to be going to learn to make knives, which is doing some forging and swinging a hammer while I'm there.
Right. Yeah. I mean, a trip to Bali, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really cool. Are you gonna bring a camera and kind of document it a bit? So
I was going to. I'm going to bring my phone. So
yeah,
I'm going to bring my phone. So I'll be filming that, and I'll probably buy a tripod or something while I'm over there. Because I mean, comparatively speaking, it's Southeast Asia, so it's a hell of a lot cheaper over there to buy stuff. I'm not even taking clothes. Basically, I'm taking I will be taking a carry-on. Yeah.
I have heard that. I've known a few people who've moved over to like the Philippines and whatnot, that general area, and they say it's just as easy, if not cheaper, instead of like packing everything you own to move, to just bring your personal sentimental stuff and then just like buy everything new when you get there, because the electrical switch, I mean, that's not a thing for you because you guys use, I think, the same electrical setup, but like just clothes, freaking electronics, furniture, etc., just buy it all when you get there because it's so cheap, instead of paying to ship everything.
Yeah, that's right. And there are some things that that I can't, like I wouldn't go over there and buy a phone and stuff like that because I'll take mine with me, or one of my burners. Yeah. But yeah. So while I'm there, buying clothes and stuff, and because I intend on, like, I will be taking a bag with me simply because as everyone knows, I forge in jeans. It is Bali. They use sarongs, and I've got no issue wearing a sarong and stuff like that. Matter of fact, I'm wearing one now, but I won't forge in one. I don't, and I want to take my work boots and all that type of thing, so that while I'm there, I am safe. Safety glass and all that type of thing, I could probably buy over there. That's not an issue. But my regular, average hanging out clothes and whatnot, I will be purchasing in Bali. So, and I'll be buying a bag while I'm over there, and so I've got extra to bring back and whatnot because why not? It's a hell of a lot cheaper to buy clothes over there than it is to pack a whole heap and take them with me. So that's the whole point. I've also got to have space so I can bring back anything I make while I'm over there as well. So, but yeah, also while I'm there, I intend on doing a goldsmithing and silversmithing course as well, so I can do inlays and all that type of thing on handles or on guards and whatnot as well. So, it is going to be a really good trip. To hang out with my best friend for 2 weeks, and then in the third week, my wife is coming over with some more friends. So that I'm really looking forward to the break, and it's been probably about a decade since I've been overseas. So I'm really looking forward to just getting out of Australia and having that little bit of a difference again. And of course, I really hope to increase my international travel in the next couple of years as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I just got to address the chat real quick. Hi, Roy. They're talking about Ben Toombs and Roy Adams' paternity situation. And I was gonna tell Roy, it's like, I don't know, man. I last time I had both of y'all there, I held Ben up next to you, and he looks just like you. You know.
See, I don't think so. I don't think Roy could have that ugly of a child. To be perfectly honest.
Well, I was going to say, to be fair, isn't Ben older than Roy anyways?
I didn't even think about that. There's some time traveler stuff going on here. And then Steven, no, yeah, we weren't talking about moving anywhere. I was just anecdoting about somebody that I knew that moved to the Philippines, and they were talking about that. Adam's just going on a trip to Bali, you know.
And while Adam is on a trip to Bali, I'll be on a trip to Perth. So yeah, I leave out on the 26th. That I think Adam leaves on the 27th. I leave on the 26th. I'll be going to Perth for a week, and that's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to that trip.
Yeah.
Hoping to get together to hit up Sam while I'm over there. I got his number, and hopefully we can get together and hang out for a bit while I'm in his neck of the woods.
Yeah, man.
My 2 weeks has been same old, same old. I'm telling there's just not much I can do right now except for sit around and get a little bit of this, that, and the other done around the property. I worked on some hinges that I mean, it would have really been nice to have like the perfect size stock, but no, I had to take a piece of bar stock and cut it all the way lengthwise down the middle with an angle grinder. And anyways, yeah, a lot of rigmarole later. I wind up with I lit the forge here earlier in the week, and I rolled up the hinges and fit them to the pins. They're hinges for the lid on a barbecue grill. And I'm building a grill, and one piece at a time, I guess. And so yeah, so when we went over to Jake's, which surprise, 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 Jake's house is closer than it is like it's closer to walk to Jake's house than it is to walk the circumference of Adam's property. So like it's 1.2 kilometers from our house to Jake's house, and it's 1.9 to walk to circle the block here. And so we went over there the other day, and I was like, holy crap, it's walking distance, but not with a like 30 kilogram bucket of hammers and tongs. Yeah, screw that. But yeah, I went over there with Adam and met Jake, and we lit a fire, and oh my God, it was so nice to forge with coke. He had some still had a little bit of coke left over, and oh God, it burns so clean and nice and just hot, and there you go. That was very refreshing. And it was just one of those situations where we just kind of stood around the forge doing our own thing. Jake was making some S hooks to go in a little leather canteen thing that he made, and I was working on the decorative bits on the hinges, like somebody I may have seen in a YouTube video recently. I won't mention any names or anything. Not like, but imitating. I don't know. It's not even close to like. But and then Adam was working on making a farrier's rasp out of a knife. So
Yeah.
And that was that is literally like my 2 weeks beyond. Yeah, and I can't, the other stuff that's happened, I really can't talk about yet. So
it's going to be exciting once you can.
Like, yeah, I know.
Um,
I really hate that. I really hate that I got shit going on that's like, ah. All
yeah,
right.
I,
Anyways, that's my 2 weeks. Yeah. Moving on.
yep.
You
It
know,
would have taken me 2 weeks to walk a kilometer as well. Sorry, I had to read the like that's a foreign word. Yeah, it'd have taken me 2 weeks to walk that as well. But that's because I'm a big fat guy. Um, my 2 weeks, pretty much standard stuff. Work. I, did a crawl space on Friday that was all concrete. Um, uh, which was nice because it was clean. But I mean, you know, scramble, roll and crawl. You know, flip around on my back, hammer up some wire, and work on a light. Then scramble, roll and crawl, and my knees, elbows, and wrists are powder this weekend. Let me tell you, had I known it was concrete, I would have stopped at the auto parts store and grabbed a creeper for working under there. I really would have. But yeah, I do know that I should have done it before we started, but tomorrow is my birthday. That's why today's topic is getting old, because just all y'all wait till you get to my age, the ripe old age of 577.
You don't look a day over 700.
I know, right? No, I looked in the mirror and I'm like, I'm haggard. I looked in the mirror this morning and I'm just like, who the heck is that ugly sumbitch looking right back at me? Yeah, but I see we've got Roy in the chat. I know I ain't seen you in a bit. I seen you go live. I popped in for a second, but I was using my audio for other stuff. I've been doing a lot of editing. No, that's why I was able to pop in on Friday, was because I wasn't editing. I took a special gummy and zonked out after that crawl space. But yeah, so again, like, as typical, not a whole ton of stuff happening to share on my end. I put my truck up for sale. Some of you who are friends with me on Facebook may have seen it pop up in I know was it I got a call from Bob from B&B Forge, asking me if everything was okay, because Denise saw my marketplace post, like, all the way up in Wisconsin. My truck is on marketplace posts up there, and I guess they remembered me. And Bob was just checking in to see if I was okay, and it's like, yeah, no, just, I mean, I'm driving around in the work van more than I am my own truck, and it's like it's a bag of diesel issues, so selling it to somebody who can work on that. And they're supposed to come by this weekend. They set it up Thursday and Friday to come by, but I'm just waiting on a message from them. But yeah, so hopefully that sells, and if that does, that's, once my truck sells, that's really big news for me, because at the price that I'm selling it at the price that it's valued at and everything, if I sell it in one shot, I can completely clear all my credit, then take the rest of it, set it aside in a staking yield thing, and set that kind of as a growing savings account until I find a vehicle that I want to buy, or have a need for it.
I missed the mark on that one for by a little bit. Then I thought you were going to say that if you get what you're asking for it, you can buy a pack of real smokes.
No, my smokes are better. Yeah, my smokes are better than real smokes. Yeah, turtle dust. If you do want it, I could figure out a way to deliver it. It doesn't include delivery to Minnesota, but
and it's not like it runs or drives or anything. I mean,
no, and
Right.
legit, like you know, and this just it does run and drive. It none of its mechanical issues are major mechanical issues. It's just like peripherals that like are failing due to old age. So you know, it's not a horrible vehicle. Um, but yeah, you know, I didn't even think of that. Like, if anybody here is interested in grabbing the Island Metal Diesel from me, you know, hit me up. You know, obviously, you know, family discount kind of thing.
yeah.
I
Hey,
got
is shipping to Australia included in the price?
no, no, it is not.
Uh,
But
uh,
if anything, it's a nice it would be a nice way for somebody to come by, you know, drive down and bring a dolly and grab it, you know, or if they have somebody to co-drive. Personally, um, even though I know it would make a trip, I would, you know, recommend whoever, you know, because it doesn't have plates or insurance or anything. I would recommend whoever would buy it would, you know, bring a dolly so that they can get it registered and plated and have it looked over by a mechanic of their choice. But uh, I mean, it runs and drives. You know, I ain't rolling a diesel right now. I got a gas van that gets like 25 miles per gallon, or a diesel that gets 16. That's kilometers per liter for you down under folk. But yeah, I know Roy could probably really use it. You know,
oh
Mr. Big
yeah, right.
Mr. Big Shot rolling around in the big dirty diesel. But yeah, I mean, pretty much that's my week. You know, it's been researching selling that truck and then doing the editing and the podcast and stuff. Um, but yeah, tomorrow's my birthday. I'm not going to do the math on how old I am. I'm not going to shave my beard, Roy. I might shave the sides and bring it down, you know, maybe lose a couple 100 years. But no, I ain't shaving my goat. Yeah, with all that knife making money he's got. It's the YouTube ducats. Yeah. So I guess that would bring the like I had the topic getting old. I had a thought last night that just put me in like that like mood of holy crap, you know. Um use my YouTube millions. Yeah, Roy, I will give you the truck for 1 million viewers. How come I don't have Hawaiian music in the background? I can turn the music up. I actually do have music in the background. Um, I don't know how well it's coming through.
Because he's on the wrong coast.
Uh, yeah.
Should have Cuban music going.
There we go. That's
La cumbia.
But yeah, so I had this thought last night and it was now the music's distracting me. I was thinking about like kids these days, not kids these days like that, but like somebody was talking about like the early 2000s and it's like, oh yeah, that was 25 years ago, and it's like, and I'm thinking like, well, yeah, when I was you know, when I was a kid, and it's like talking about 25 years ago. I think it was a news thing talking about like something happened that it's like hasn't happened in the last 50 years, and in my brain that's the 1950s, 1950s, 1940s. It's like, nope, that's back around when I was born. It's like, god damn. And it's like, just, we were around before the internet. It's nuts. This kid, like it brought back that whole thing of like this kid that we're going through a hiring process for. He can't work for us yet because he's not 18 yet, but like, he's 7 years younger than my nephew, and he doesn't know a life without the internet. He doesn't know a life without smartphones. Like he doesn't know a life without all this shit that is like we take for granted. Or, I don't know. It was like, yeah, it hit me as I was laying down to bed last night. I'm like, oh my god. I don't want to say midlife crisis because it'd be more like an end life crisis.
Right?
No, it is a midlife crisis. You're technically still midlife.
Yeah, I guess. But it for sure is it's
midlife crisis means it's time to sell the diesel and buy a Corvette.
Right. No, I ain't gonna buy a Corvette. Like, and I have thought about that. Like, for the vehicle. Like, I'd love to stay with a truck, because I love driving a truck. But like at the same time, I don't currently, like, that's the thing. It's nice to freaking have a truck, because it's like if I need to go pick up a load of coal, or if I need to, deliver something or pick something up, it's like I have it. But like at the same time, like I don't, when I was actively driving.
Let's just stop bullshitting. You're never gonna need to go pick up another load of coal.
That is true. I have loaded up on propane tanks. It is just easier to get and deal with around here,
Well, I was just gonna say you're never gonna light a fire anyway. So
yeah. Yeah, I will. I actually had somebody asking me if I could restart my forge and make them a knife. They'll pay me.
Did you tell them no? You don't remember how?
No, I told them it would take me a while to get my forge cleaned up and in a working order again, but because everything that we've been sorting for work has been, okay, do we need this up front? Nope, put it in the back. All right. I have been using my workshop, just not lighting the forge, We've had to modify a few tools for work and stuff, so the welder's been being used, the grinders, the drill press, the anvil, just not needing to light the forge, So the workshop still comes in handy.
Yeah, well, the workshop does come in handy, which is why we're building the bigger one.
Yeah.
And I mean, Alexis has got so I've got a portable shade cover thing that I use for when we're doing demonstrations, and Alexis has it outside near the little workshop where the welder and everything's kept at the moment while she's working on the smoker. So just to let you know, we do actually have a barbecue grill, but it's gas powered, and of course not really great for smoking. So that's the reason why they built one so that Alexis can, smoke meat and all that type of thing. That's what's going on with that.
Yeah.
We're Australians, of course we've got a fucking barbecue.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Put another shrimp on the barbie. Oh wait,
you should know better than that. Yeah.
Yeah, Steven, I have
Not that
like
anybody's
easy
ever barbecued
access.
a prawn.
I've barbecued prawns before. Grilled shrimp is freaking amazing. Raw shrimp is pretty good too if you're soak it in some lime juice and jalapenos and ceviche stuff. But Steven, yeah, no, that is one of the big things with that. Like I have about 600 pounds of coal still, so I have it if I need it. But I've got 2 propane forges, and on the property probably 15 or 20 propane tanks, and up the road, next county over, I've got a place that fills tanks for half the price of exchanges. So it's like just propane is just easy around here. But I still have
It's
the
easy
coal
to
setup.
get propane and propane accessories.
Yeah. I've seen the clips from the new King of the Hill where Bobby becomes a chef, and he has that confrontation with Hank where he goes, I use charcoal. In his restaurant, he goes, in my restaurant we use charcoal. And he's sitting around, he comes up and goes to the table and goes, all right, prepare yourselves for the best meal you've ever had. And Hank goes, not if it's cooked on charcoal. Oh yeah, no, I'd love to get an induction forge. Yeah, what Alexis?
I saw that the debut of that was like 4.4 million streams or whatever. The most successful debut for anything on Hulu and Disney Plus so far.
King of the Hill
So
was
apparently
one.
people were waiting on that one.
Yeah, King of the Hill was a great show because it was relatable. Like
Yep.
It was just a relatable, like each of the characters were relatable. Any of the stories and scenes in the show were relatable. Yes, exaggerated, but still like relatable. And yeah. I don't know how the new show is going to go long term, if it's going to have that same kind of success. I haven't seen it. I don't know much about it. The only thing I heard is like they moved to Dubai or something like that. Is what I heard, and I'm like, well, that's more of a fish out of water thing rather than really relatable. It's like, but it's got me curious. I'll watch it.
Yep. I didn't.
Yeah.
Alexis has actually seen. I actually don't watch that much TV. I don't.
Yeah.
Either my wife is playing Minecraft or,
Well,
I scroll on my phone, but I don't really watch TV.
Yeah, I don't currently.
There are better things to do.
But like it's King of the Hill and it's when they do these sequel series to shows that ended when I was a kid. Like it's like, oh yeah, let's kind of see where these characters went.
Yeah, don't even get me started on Dexter Resurrection. I'm just dying to sink my teeth into that one.
I'm getting ready to myself. I just got to find time. I did watch last night after I put down my editing. I did watch the Alien Earth for the first episode of that, and I am so glad it's good. I was so disappointed in the Resident Evil show. I am so glad Alien Earth is good so far. But yeah, here we're talking getting old and talking about old shows and whatnot. Off to the river. Take me to the water. Or no, take me to the river.
Yeah, you need to go down to the river.
Throw me in the water.
Fucking hammered down, Ben, hammered down.
Yeah.
Fucking play with a sprint boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try the King of the Hill show. Yeah. My favorite joke in the classic King of the Hill was where Hank is trying to open a thing of WD-40 and he pulls out a waistband, smaller WD-40 to spray on the cap. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm so old. My social security number is 2. I saw that, Stephen. I saw that.
Well, I'm pretty much the youngest one here, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, youngest and most accomplished too. I mean, come on, you're a freaking paleontologist, an archaeologist, museum curator.
Oh yeah, sure, totally. Yep. All those things. Yep.
Yeah, man.
I'm not even 40.
So you know what? No. So you know what the worst part of getting old is every time you walk into an antique shop, they try to not let you leave.
Yeah, they put a sticker on you. Yeah.
And if you like some of the people in the chat, you can't walk into a museum either because they think one of their display pieces is trying to escape.
Oh, get back in there! You're supposed to be in the paleontology display.
Yeah. Yep. They'd see Ben Toombs in there, and bring him to the oddities section.
No, that's when they've got all the statues from the pygmies in Indonesia.
Yeah, the Homo florensis.
Yes,
yeah,
Homo florensis, the Hobbit people. Mm-hmm. Oh no, Night at the Museum is real.
Run! Oh!
Yeah, to see things newer than me. Oh, I feel that in my bones there, Stephen. But yeah, I will say to all of you young bucks out there, getting old ain't so bad. I mean, it is something quite satisfying to get to that point where, like, you look at crowds of people and you go, I don't care about any of you guys. Just be like, I just want to do my own thing. Instead of like worrying about what everybody else thinks, you just reach that age where it's like, I don't care.
The thing, eventually you get to a certain age that when you're in a crowd of people that are all about the same age, when you're with the people of your generation or whatever, eventually you get to a point where you're looking around the room and you go, you know what? Everybody in here has shit their pants recently.
Well, yeah, I don't know. My brother and sister-in-law have been wanting me to go, they're like, hey, let's go to this concert, let's go to that concert. They're in their 30s, and it's like, I'm like, no. I love the concert series. I love going to rock concerts and everything, metal concerts. It's like I grew up on Ozfest, but I just can't be that guy. Like, I ain't going to the mosh pit again, or trying to hang on to my youth surrounded by half-naked 20. Maybe I should go.
Trust me, you don't want to go to music festivals like that at your age, Yames.
Oh man,
you look like a creepy predator hanging out in the corner.
Right, that's what I'm worried about.
Mm. Yep, 100% would.
Yeah, there is a concert series that I would love to attend, and I told Lindsay and Zach the only way I'm going is if we get the VIP tickets to get a booth. It's the Louder Than Life tour that goes on in Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know if I've talked about it on this show or not, but let me pull up and read off the list of people that are going to be there, because it's insane.
Oh, come on. See,
Last concert I went to was a dual concert. It was Aqua and Venga Boys. They did an all around Australia tour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was fucking amazing, but no one in the club. And I was I think I was 32 at the time, 35 maybe. No one in the club was under under the age of like 20, or on the dance floor and actually like listening to the music. You know, there was a couple of 20-something-year-olds back up in the back. It was in a nightclub, and like, but the whole place was packed with over 30s.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, okay. Looking around, going, yep, I know, I'm freaking old now.
Yeah. So now, again, this also is part of the whole like I'm getting old conversation, because some of these bands are from when I was a kid, and I can't believe they're still touring. But like 4 days, 175 plus bands, September 18th through the 21st in Louisville, Kentucky. Slayer, Deftones, Avenged Sevenfold, Rob Zombie. I'm skipping a bunch that like I don't know. Rob Zombie, Perfect Circle, Breaking Benjamin, Marilyn Manson, Evanescence, 3 Days Grace, Lamb of God, Mudvayne, Spirit Box, Dream Theater, Stone Temple Pilots, Cypress Hill, let me see, Trivium, In This Moment, Dillinger Escape Plan, Cannibal Corpse, Insane Clown Posse, Hollywood Undead, Powerwolf, Flyleaf, Machine Head, Chimera, Tech Nine, and there was a whole Hatebreed, Static X, Queensryche, Dragon Force, Atreyu, like just holy cow! Some of these bands like Stabbing Westward, Hinder, Yngwie Malmsteen, if you guys know who that is, Fear Factory, Dope. She just gets Spine Shank. There's tons of them that, you know, like I didn't even know that they were still around. You know, what was it? There was another one on there that was like, really? They're, let's see, it's a huge list. Anyway, point being is, I saw some footage from previous events for that, and it was like it had to be 1 million people, you know, jammed in this festival ground. It was, you know, shoulder to shoulder as far as the eye can see, you know.
Oh yeah, like fucking Monsters of Rock, Metallica in
Yeah,
in Moscow or whatever it was, 1987. Like,
yeah,
well, what was that? 4 point something? I don't remember. I don't remember. It was a massive number of people. They had to have helicopters to like move the air around.
yeah. No, I've seen a lot of music festivals come and go in my day. Freaking Lollapalooza, the Vans tour, Metal Mayhem, Ozfest. Yeah, I've seen a whole bunch of them, and this is by far the biggest one that I've ever seen, you know, as far as lineup goes. Almost 200 bands. Come on. Like how can you even experience that fully? I don't know. But again, like it's like I looked at that and I'm like, I miss going into the pits. I miss going to music festivals and concerts and stuff. I loved that lifestyle, but it's like I look at it now and I'm like, I cannot even think about doing that now. not unless it was like VIP booth and I get to just watch it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I have no. There's no way I could go to a concert now. I mean, it's like they get started like the time I want to go to bed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's 8 o'clock and the opening band is still playing, and I'm like, can we go yet? I'm kind of tired.
And it's like, no, you still got like 15 bands to go. Yeah, but that's Louder Than Life tour. If y'all want to check it out, see some of the footage, it's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. You know. I know this episode really didn't have much to do with blacksmithing, everybody.
Not really, but that's all right.
And I will, if I didn't already say it, I will restate a little announcement. We are going to switch our start time to 10 a.m. You know, we're going to move it back an hour. We're discussing it in the pre-show and trying to figure out why, you know, like these two thought I was running late. It was 9:45, and they're like, "Where you at? Where you at? Oh my God, the world's gonna end!" No, they weren't like that. And it's like, no, we still got like an hour and 10 minutes.
That was my fault because like I went inside to make coffee and I asked Adam, I was like, "Hey, what's up? We're supposed to be live in like 30 minutes." He's like, "What? No, we're not." And then like I convinced him that we were supposed to be live in 30 minutes, and then
I'm like, no, we're not. No, we don't go live until 12:30. He's like, well, she's like, well, I just know it's like 10:30 in the US. Like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're going live. With the time hasn't changed. It's going live at 12:30 Australian time. So yeah, that's what. It's all Alexa's fault. Your fault, Alexa.
Yep, that was on me.
Yeah, but we got to talking like why we switched it from 10 to 11, and it was because there was a long spell of time there where Alexis was that was when she'd be home for recording after running rigs all day. So it's like, yeah, let's bump it forward an hour, buy some time, so that every episode isn't you sitting in a truck going, you know.
Yeah.
And we're going to bump it back to 10 a.m. Stephen Parson wants to know when I'm going to get in the forge again. I can't give you an answer on that. I apologize for all of you guys who miss me swinging a hammer. I do miss it as well. It's one of those things that I fall into a trap of my own making. You know, I took time off one summer because of the heat, and then that winter got into doing some work around the house, and this past one, and then I picked up another hobby, took on projects, and it's like that now takes up my time. You know, it's like it's just the cycle of Yamas. I will get back to blacksmithing at some point. I just don't know when. You know, I'm not getting rid of my stuff. I'm not shutting down the forge, shutting it all down. It's just I've got to find time to get out there, clean up, and reset the area, and get out there and actually start beating steel again. But it is something that is on my list of things to do. Just, you know.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
It's always on the list. My list keeps getting longer.
Yeah. I suppose we could say once I get to the point with my the D&D podcast where I can start hiring an editing team so that I don't have to spend my, you know, all my free time editing and all that, you know. So if you want to help that, you know, share the podcast out. make up some QR stickers that people can print out and slap all over their cities.
Lure him in by accident.
Yeah. Well, no, it'll be like D&D podcast. And then, I'll say what it is. And then a QR link to where they can listen. D&D. It's dynamite.
It's dynamite.
D&D. Prepare for a fight. Oh, God, I'm going to write that up. I got to write that up. All right. Yeah.
Well, I think it's a show. I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about. It's one of those times of years where it's kind of nothing's going on.
Yeah. It's and we
Paul
see that.
Fontanini goes to inline Shuttle-Hammer.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's
All right then.
It is. It's one of those cyclical things. Like I even mentioned it before the show started. Like all of my chats that I'm usually active in right now, like nobody's talking. It's like good morning everybody, and it's all still, everybody. It's like a lazy.
I was gonna say it's the end of summer for you, Mob, isn't it?
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, and it's the end of winter for here, so it's one of those times of the year where it's transitioning. It's a transitory period. People are going back to work, back to school, back to this, that, and the other, and so it's one of those situations where everyone's kind of stuck, not really doing anything. But
yeah.
I'm not. What? Wow. Never mind. I messed that all up. I had the delivery went sideways on me. So
Yeah.
I had a funny thought, and then word soup came out of my mouth, and it's like, oh, never mind. I'm not even feeling the joke anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like Elmer Fudd or Bugs Bunny there. That's Porky Pig, isn't it? Sorry. Elmer Fudd's the other one. Alrighty. Well, I'll give my final thoughts. Be safe. Get out there and swing a hammer or do something. Make something. Doesn't even have to be something blacksmithing related. Just make something. Make something cool. Alexis, for me, Alexis is making the smoker. Make something cool. I made something the other day. I can't remember what it was, but just get out there and make something. Do something to get your creative juices flowing. That's my final thought for the week, for the fortnight, and have a great night, day, wherever you are. Time.
There you go.
My final thoughts. Well, speaking of creative juices, no. Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing. I'm mentally in a weird spot all day. I don't know. I'm just bouncing off everybody else here. So, y'all get out there, have fun. Be safe, wear your PPE, and man, I'll catch you next show from Perth, and we'll see how that goes. So we'll be all over the world. I'll be in Perth, Adam will be in Bali, Yamaz will be in, well, Yamaz ain't going anywhere, but
going crazy.
Yeah,
maybe
Late for that.
Maybe you can have Sam Towns be over at Sam's place for the next show.
Not at this hour.
Oh no, it's a good likelihood he'll be up.
To keep him awake. Tickle him awake. Just get with him, make sure his wife's okay with it.
No, but it's Sam is like
just right in bed with him.
Is
like, all right.
Sam is like an hour away from my girlfriend's house, so yeah, I'm not going to be at Sam's at this hour. And still have an hour drive back to Midland in Perth, so no.
Yeah. Midland in Perth.
Yeah, that's
As opposed to
yeah,
Midland, Texas.
Exactly. There's my girlfriend lives in Midland, so
That's funny.
not Texas. So yeah, I
Yeah.
know it is kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, everybody. For
All right.
final thoughts.
All right.
Thank you all for putting up with us for as long as you have. We hope you continue to put up with us for as long as we've been, or as long as we go. So, much love to all of you guys. Stay safe, stay hydrated,
Be good.
stay creative, and keep being you. Yes, I'm talking to you. So,
Me?
You.
Me?
You.
Who?
Everybody.
You?
I think I think he's talking about them.
All right.
Those people.
Yep. Get making stuff for
Those
spooky
people.
season, like Steven says. Right on, everybody. Y'all have a wonderful time. Good night, good morning, all that fun stuff.